I never felt.
I've never had इतना confidence कि हम अरे आने में किसी को भी रास्ते में देख लेंगे no. But generically, if you're asking me, am I someone who gets petrified of blood? I don't think so. I have seen enough. But generically, if you're asking me, am I someone who gets petrified of blood? I don't think so. I have seen enough.
So hello dosto, welcome to the Bollywood talk show on IWMBuzz. This is your host Shubhajit. Now I've got two very able actors today. I'll tell you why I say able. They're unputdownable, they're indomitable, and they're unstoppable. I have with me the lovely duo of Radhika Apte and Vikrant Massey. Thank you so much for being with us over here. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Sabse pehle, I'll just continue from the introduction which I gave for both of you. I genuinely feel that you guys are unstoppable. आप लोगों को पहली बार when you started your professional career, when was that first point when you felt like, हाँ, I'm actually unstoppable right now. Nobody's going to come in my way.
You said we are unstoppable. We didn't feel it.
You never felt that way.
Unstoppable?
Yeah. Like when things are going right.
मतलब I don't think so.
I never felt.
I've never had इतना confidence कि हम अरे आने में किसी को भी रास्ते में देख लेंगे no. I am constantly doubting myself, second guessing myself. वो constantly चल रहा होता है. So I thought like it's really kind of you to say that. It feels great, of course. It's like an injection of confidence, but doubts though. I think
कोई बात नहीं. It starts from here then. No worries.
Yeah, thank you for that, Shubhajit.
Wonderful. But tell me something. As we already know about it for a fact, whenever we hear the word forensic lab, etc., एक basic idea होता है सबके दिमाग में. I don't know whether we can talk about it or not, but everybody has seen maybe CID.
Of course.
In some way or the other. तो हम लोग का basic idea forensic lab का वही है, ACV Pradyuman and all. But I'm pretty sure you must have learnt a lot beyond your regular knowledge when you were working in this. So what were the new learnings that you were kind of like surprised कि हाँ ऐसा भी होता है वैसा भी होता है?
Quite a lot of things actually, because we had the best people to help us and give us all the information and make us understand. And there were some fantastic facts that we learned, which unfortunately we cannot reveal because they are all in the film. But mind-blowing facts and what science can do today. And of course, we also watch a lot of shows and films, these days where you can have documentaries and just like, so to actually sit with somebody and hear it from their mouth, know what cases they've worked on, and without, of course, they can't give us details about the actual cases, but just to fascinating, really fascinating.
What about you?
Really fascinating. I agree with her. We had the real forensic officers on our film, consulting us, helping us, and they would share anecdotes, or they would probably explain to us a situation that as actors we are supposed to be in. And it's really fascinating, the kind of sophistication that is involved in their job. I actually never thought कि ये ऐसा होता होगा. And you're right, our understanding of forensics in India on a mass scale is through CID or occasionally through Crime Patrol. But spending those days with real forensic officers, consultants, and experts actually on set really changed the way I see their job, the nature of their job, and this particular branch of science is incredible. It's one of the most important assets in the criminal justice system today. You can't do it without them.
Tell me something. I genuinely believe that there are two types of people. When it comes to blood, dead bodies, etc., crime scenes. Like there are some members in my family who get very nervous and panicky about it whenever they hear something happening with others. On the other hand, there are some people who are like sturdy and ठीक है fine, ऐसा हो रहा है, it should not be. What kind of individuals are you? Like, do you get panicky when you get to hear about negative stories, negative stuff like these around you? Do you get panicky, or are you like normal and you can hold your ground?
It really depends, right? If I'm hearing a story of something happened to somebody, I'm probably quite intrigued. If I hear that something's happened in my family, I'll be devastated. If something happened here, I am not somebody who can take blood very easily. But on screen, I can take it very easily. So it really depends on the context.
Want to add something?
Bang on. It totally depends
on the scenario.
On the scenario and who the other person is actually. If it's your family or it's your loved one, I think you will react in a very different way. But generically, if you're asking me, am I someone who gets petrified of blood? I don't think so. I have seen enough. Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of accidents around. I've tried to help people. I've seen all of it happen to my friends and people around me in my life. So it really does not scare me that way. But my reaction to an adversity as such would completely differ if the person
Situation
on the other
is
end is someone
situation.
else.
Correct. Tell me something. As far as the project is concerned, there's a mysterious element, of course, attached to it, as we saw in the teaser itself. As stars, of course, you also have a mysterious element around you, which you don't really create yourself, but वो हो जाता है based on the perception that the audience have about you.
True.
Any mysterious perception that you would want to create about yourself, which would be really fascinating and interesting for your audience?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I would not mind actually.
Yeah.
I've heard this really, and we've been hearing it for years now,
Yeah.
that Rahman Saab only works at night.
Ah.
He never records his songs in the morning, and that's so mysterious,
Yeah.
right? It's kind of surreal. It's surreal.
Yeah.
So I would want to create something like that about me. I never know.
You have anything in mind?
Vikrant, I don't know, malab, it's just popped out of my head right now as I'm speaking. But yeah, it's always intrigued me. I'm like, wow, it kind of is fantastical, surreal, yet kind of.
Nobody really knows about it.
No one really knows about
Exactly.
it. But everyone knows that he records at night.
हाँ, यही बस पता है, उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं पता.
क्यों करते हैं वो किसी को नहीं पता. है कि नहीं?
Exactly. But tell me something, as actors or as professionals in every way, we would want to dominate our fears. Sometimes वो हो पाता है, sometimes वो नहीं हो पाता है. I'm pretty sure as we explore the series or the film going forward, there would be many occasions where there would be fear elements that we would want to conquer. Any fear element that you perhaps had in your life पहले, which you have conquered successfully and have become a better person?
Better person? No, I don't know.
Stronger person, maybe braver person.
But yes, I had a accident when I was a child, and I almost drowned in the ocean. And
how old were you then?
I don't remember, but I was small, single-digit number, I think. Yes, I had a accident when I was a child, and I almost drowned. Then I was quite scared to swim in the ocean. I used to go with somebody holding hands. I'm a good swimmer, but I never could really go in. And then finally, after 25 years or whatever it is, I decided that I am tired of this fear. And so I learned diving. And now I've dived with thousands of sharks, hundreds, not thousands, hundreds of sharks. I can dive. I've gone beyond 40, which is not
Quite a
allowed,
number.
but I've gone.
40 meters or 40 feet?
40 feet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, 40 meters.
Meters.
Sorry,
Yeah,
40
meters.
meters.
Meters,
Sorry, 40 feet, nahin, 40 meters.
40 meters
so,
is a lot.
So basically 30 meters is allowed at some places and some places is 40.
Yeah.
So I've gone 40 beyond. I've gone to Galapagos.
Yeah.
I've gone to like in the like really crazy currents and like I love diving.
Such a lovely story. Huh? I mean,
And
something
I'm
that bothered
afraid-
you since your childhood, and now you're giving it back to it. Nothing better than
No,
that.
I just feel like it's if you really dare to open the door, there's something. I couldn't believe how beautiful the ocean is, and I have been deprived of it for so many years.
Wonderful. What about you? Like any particular fear जो आपने successfully conquer किया?
And it's just happened very recently. I was actually petrified of two-wheelers.
Okay.
Yeah, because I lost a few friends, a few family members due to accidents. And I used to ride scooty when I was, 17, 18. So after nearly, say, 15, 18 years, I actually stopped riding a two-wheeler.
Really?
Yeah, I did. Though I loved it. I loved it. I've been in love with it, romanticizing it for all my life.
Yeah.
But I just didn't have the courage. So post my marriage, I decided to, sort of conquer
Eliminate
that
it.
fear. And I think I've done it fairly successfully now, yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Tell me something as far as this particular project is concerned. Of course, you both are fantastic actors and people love you for whatever you have done
Thank you.
so far. This is going to be interesting in a way because I think this is your first collaboration together.
Yeah.
Of course. And the roles, as far as what the teaser shows, it's quite strong. Both your characters are quite strong. How do you feed off each other's energy when you're working in a set when characters are more or less similar? Similar in terms of the nature, the profession that you're playing. How do you feed off each other's energy when you work?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah.
It just whether what profession is not the point. The point is dynamic.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just have if the actors in sync with you, then you are just it enhances your own performance, and you can do different variations. You can interpret the texts in different ways, but I don't think profession of each other has nothing to do with that.
Yeah. You want to add something to that?
I agree with her. I think it's it's the actor that's paramount. You know, the person, the personal ethics of that particular actor that matter. Yes, there are characteristics. Every character has his or her own characteristics, and but more or less, I think you're feeding off the other person as an actor, not seeing them professionally, or you don't identify them. Yeah, it's not, you don't identify with them professionally or what profession they are from, but as an actor, you know, her ethics as an actor definitely, you know, they don't collide with mine. In fact, they complement mine. Yeah. So it was a treat working with her.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Why not?
But thank you so much, Radhika. Thank you so much, Vikrant. On that note, we will end this conversation. Do not cross. यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है, but once the project starts streaming, please do cross and watch Forensic on Z5. Only from 24th June onwards.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's
so
a pleasure.
much.
All the best. Looking forward to see you both in
Thank
person
you.
very soon again. Thank you.
you.
God bless.
See you soon.
That's a wrap today on IWMBuzz. Thank you so much. God bless.